Welcome to the Astonishingly ODD Podcast. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Y'all know the business. If you listening to us in audio spaces or was unaware that we on the audio spaces, maybe you new here. We on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Deezer. Y'all know the rest. Everything else. I go by the name of Astonish, and I'm surrounded by my brothers. To the left of me, we got Havito.
Yo.
To the left of him,
it's your boy Q, a.k.a. Just Q, a.k.a. Q makes that. I got a lot of alias. Don't get me going, but just call me Q.
Yeah.
Just call him Q. Q is in the building,
just
y'all.
Call me Q, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
That's my brother right there. To the left of him,
Your boy Reap. What up?
the Reapster is back, baby.
Finally.
The Reapster.
Come on, man. Listen, motherfuckers been on our social media and shit, fact checking us like crazy. I'm like, we ain't had the fact checker up in this motherfucker.
I'm number one send off too, so
Yeah, you send off like a motherfucker. Hey, actually,
Wow.
motherfuckers is on your ass on social media. You ain't been seeing it. But
Me?
no, on Javy ass.
I'm like,
no.
what?
No, you ain't been.
Damn, I'm not even here. Nigga. What?
they on Javy ass because they was like, so you said that that they was sending the National Guard and shit in here for no reason at all.
people be talking about Chicago's crime stats aren't down. But statistically, they are.
Yeah.
You can say what you want. I mean,
ain't even top
you can
10.
see crime. Obviously, crime is always existing. There's crime no matter where you go. But the stats are the stats.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And it was even lower, not to cut you off, but it was even lower. But then when those summer months hit, then
They go up.
naturally there's a spike. But overall, it's definitely, I be watching that like a hawk. It's lower, but crime is going to exist.
I mean, people act like
No
they want the
matter
National
what.
Guard here. They're like, oh, I'm tired of seeing this crime. We need the National Guard. I'm like, no, y'all don't. If you wanted the stuff, you know what? We'll get into it. We'll go ahead.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is,
We'll come
like,
back to that.
I've been responding back to them, and I'll be like, first of all, like, are you from Chicago?
Yeah, most of the people that do respond is they're not from Chicago. They're from the suburbs
That's
or
what-
something.
Or they're not from.
Or they're not even
Yes.
living in Illinois.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, nigga, well, if you're not from here, you really can't speak on it because all you going off of is
The
hearsay.
news. They watching the news.
Yeah,
That's it.
and Chicago they be trying to make Chicago look so
Yeah,
fucking
like
terrible.
a war zone. It's like we in a war zone.
And don't get me wrong, Chicago has very fucking terrible moments. I'll be the first to tell you that. But y'all motherfuckers, if y'all come from out of town and come here, you'll be like, that is the most beautiful place ever.
I've been here my whole life, and I always say it. You see some stuff you've been through. We all seen and been through some things, but at the same time, you know how to maneuver through it. And every city, every town, every village, they got they shit that they go through, but it ain't as bad as the news portray. I say it all the time. Sometimes some people never even been here a day in their life, a second in their life,
Mm-hmm.
and all based on hearsay. Oh, you better not go to Chicago. You better not never. You better wear a bulletproof vest. You better do X, Y, and Z. And it's not that deep. We all damn near 40 plus, been here our whole lives and never been shot, never been to jail, never been. You know what I'm saying? So that's a story within itself.
Yeah.
I'm a defend us. No matter what, I can't help it.
Yo,
It's in me.
somebody told me that they from Indiana, and they said that the kids over there was scared to come to Chicago, and their parents didn't want to let them come to even visit Chicago. They in Indiana, and they took them on a little trip to Chicago to see the city or whatever. And they came back with way different perspectives of the city.
Yeah.
Because it's like, look, bullshit happened. But if you going to see Chicago and seeing the shit that you want to see as like a tourist and shit, like if somebody coming out of town and they like, oh yeah, I want to see the city, I'm not going to show them where any of that shit is going down
Yeah,
at.
for real.
Never.
All right, right here we got
Shit,
Inglewood.
I'm not even going there whether I'm taking somebody to see it or not. I'm going to stay away from it. You know where to go and where not to go.
I'm staying out the way for sure. But Javy, man, how was your week?
It was not that good.
Oh,
I got sick on Tuesday. I got over it by Friday. I got a strong immune system.
Thank God.
It was a little flu or something, but
Did you Lysol this motherfucker down?
Well,
I didn't know.
there's a spike in that new hand, foot, mouth that's even affecting adults.
handful.
And my
mouth.
son had that when he was young. It was bad, dude. I never seen
What
it.
is hand, foot,
You never
mouth?
heard of that? Man, that's a
Dude,
nasty one.
Yeah, you got to watch with your little ones. So we used to go to the gym and we would put him in the little daycare at Export, and he caught it from there.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, the worst, your throat. I mean, like pretty much closing on him hurt so bad.
And they putting like marks on their hands and feet too, like
Yeah.
little rashes and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why it's called hand, foot, and mouth.
And it's painful. It's painful. But it affects like little toddlers and stuff. But they're saying now there's like new strand is affecting adults.
Shit, don't need that in my life.
I'm good on that.
That's crazy. It's always something to look out for, man. That's this world, man. What the fuck is going on?
So
The first global.
they be with a button like, all right, release that now. Release it. Yeah, there we go. Let's
The new
go.
and improved, the 2.0 and
Let
shit.
them have it.
Nigga, first the fat boys break up. Now every day I wake up. So
Everybody got a problem with Hive and shit.
Some new ass shit.
I can't deny it.
But no, after I got over it, I still got to enjoy the weekend barbecues. My aunt came from Mexico, so we've been kind of doing the touristy thing. Showed her around the good parts of Chicago. Didn't take her to the hood. Didn't get robbed. Didn't get shot. I'm still alive. Went to the Navy Pier.
Still got my catalytic converter.
Right.
Not for long.
That's 50, I was gonna say that's 50-50 right there.
They
That might have been that sound outside.
They still doing that shit, bro.
60-40.
Listen, if you still in catalytic converted, man, grow the fuck up.
Straight up.
What's going on with y'all niggas, man?
What's the going rate on them bitches?
Them motherfuckers still up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they
It
got
gotta be for them to be stealing them. Shoot.
You get a nice. I wouldn't know, but I hear you get a good penny for that.
I be like, I took me a few. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll tell you exactly how much you get for it. No,
paying this house off in half the time.
Every time I'm in Home Depot and I see a motherfucker buying one of them little hand saws and shit. I'm like,
Sawzall,
oh,
yeah.
no.
Let me get that cordless Sawzall right there.
You wanted him, huh? You wanted him, ain't you?
like why do you need that to be cordless and shit?
I got one.
Damn. I mean, it's super useful.
But you just kicked it with the fam, barbecued and shit. Another thing, you ain't inviting nobody to fuck to. Like, niggas like barbecuing this motherfucker. I don't know if you know.
I don't know. I'd be doing random ass shit without even planning. You know what else I did? I went to a Indian tug of war.
Indian tug of war.
It was a bunch of Indian people, and they were doing tug of war like I've never seen tug of war before.
Was
They had,
that
like,
what it's called, or you just called it that because they were all
They
Indian?
use like a regular rope
That's
or
maybe they were all Indian. I don't know if other people
So
participated.
it's just tug of war. It's regular tug of war, just with
That's
a
what I'm
lot of
saying.
Indian
Did they
people that
use
was
like
there.
something else besides a rope? Or?
No, it was just the
No,
rope.
it's just tug of
It
war.
was
It's
tug
just,
of war,
it's just
but they were
Indian
speaking
motherfuckers.
Indian. It was I
They
don't know
were
what
speaking-
language
So-
that is.
So you got like
Punjabi.
Puerto Rican tug of war, Mexican tug of war, black tug of war, white tug of war.
I mean, if it was like a bunch of Mexicans, I would have said it's a Mexican tug of war type of thing.
No,
been
it's
like
just
they playing
regular
tug of war.
It's regular fucking tug of war.
But bro, they were all Indian people. It was like an Indian event.
Okay.
Okay.
Why the fuck were you there?
God, it was like
Who invited you to the Indian tug of war?
It was the beard.
I want to hear this. That's
it was just down the block. It was in the neighborhood. One of my boys, his friend was gonna be like setting up a shop selling burgers and stuff. He's like, "Yo, let's go support."
Indian
I was like,
burgers?
All right. They were probably. I mean, regular burgers,
Okay.
Okay, did you play the tug of war?
bro. It was competitive. It was like legit teams with like shirts and jerseys.
So did
Did
you
you
play
play?
the tug of war?
No, it wasn't for the people. It was to watch. It was a sporting event. It was like teams. I don't know
you
how
were
far or
not
where they came
Indian,
from.
You ain't put no side bets in, or
I couldn't understand how to. It was crazy.
He said, I didn't get the rule book, man.
They were just like going at it. It was wild.
that sound intense.
The announcer was just screaming the whole time. I don't know what he was screaming, but he was yelling at them. And they had coaches too. The coaches would like go in them and scream at each one individual. It was like 7 of them like pulling. And they weren't pulling backwards like this. They were like going like this in some kind of a weird torture type of position. Just trying to go that way.
Torture position? Are you sure they were tug of war?
That's the differentiator right there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was Indian. It was cool though.
I'm gonna
Never
look
seen
up Indian
professional
tug of war. Hold on.
Them motherfuckers be doing Indian burns.
Hey, I'm not being racist. I'm just saying it was like an Indian event. Everyone was Indian.
I typed in Indian and the first thing came up was Indian tug of war.
Told you.
Hey,
I
man,
told you.
algorithms don't lie.
Involves a national governing body, the Tug of War Federation of India. Damn, they got a whole federation, which
Damn,
organizes
man.
national championships and supports international competition. The sport has ancient roots in India with archaeological evidence dating back to the 12th century.
Yo, it's their shit. I could tell it was their shit because they were like serious about it.
Let's see.
Damn, is that where tug of war comes from?
I felt like it. I felt like they knew what they were doing, that they pretty much been at this for a while.
Okay. Well, I see how you spent your sick days.
I just like they doing random shit.
All right, well, Q, how was your week, brother?
My week was interesting. I would say it wasn't like super duper fun. It was eventful though. The kids went back to school. It was a later start, I guess, in comparison to everybody else. But my youngest started pre-K, so he's that young. He's pre-K, so it was the first full week. He started on Monday, and we just been rocking ever since. And it's just getting adjusted to the routine and the schedule and getting them to bed on time and waking them up and getting back to the hustle and bustle versus what we do on the summertime where it ain't really no bedtimes or you can
How many
sleep
hours he in there for?
2.5. That's it. 2.5. So it's been
changed your whole life.
It's been hectic for me because I'm driving a lot more, pick up and drop off. And then other than that, this weekend, I did some grilling, which was cool. I had my mother-in-law come through. She hung out. We cooked for her, and she hung out with the grandbabies. And you know what? That's pretty much it, man. I cut the grass, cleaned the house, just some routine maintenance, adulting all week.
Man,
This is the most
I'll
like
tell
if
you
this
about
is
it.
still within the week, I would assume this would be the highlight of my week. Like, being on the AOP, this would be the highlight of my week. I ain't gonna lie, because I haven't had much interaction with adults. It's just been all kid stuff. We went to T-ball practice this week one day, and then play dates here, play dates there. But other than that, it's been a rough week, but a normal week in a adulthood context.
I know exactly what you're talking about because my son just started pre-K too. So he in there for 3 hours. And it start like at 12. So he got like the afternoon shit.
Yeah, same.
You know what I'm
12:30.
saying? So we kind of wanted him to go a little bit earlier so he could get adjusted into what like real school was like, how early you gotta wake up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's been a process. My son, I don't know about your son. My son's like, I don't want to go to school. And I'm like, you did the same shit with soccer, but guess what?
You ain't got no choice.
Guess what? I'll let you quit on soccer. You can't quit on school, son. Like it is what it is.
Ethan didn't do pre-K because it was right when COVID hit.
Oh,
We weren't gonna send him in the building. So
That's always optional. Shit. You can wait to kindergarten.
Yep.
Kinder, I mean, he did great. I mean, no complaint, and
Yeah, I
he
think when you're a
wanted to
little
be
bit
there.
older and stuff,
Yeah.
and like you just get more into it, you like interacting with the kids and stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, but my son has really good experiences when he's in there.
Yeah.
I think my son be like feeling like we gonna leave him there, and I'm like, no, I'll be back to pick you up, nigga.
Does he cry like when you drop him off?
He doesn't.
Because you got the parent too that like, and me working at a school, it's like the kid's crying because the parent won't leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Still there.
just walk away.
Yeah.
Just walk. The more you hover around here watching them from the window, you're gonna keep crying. Just go.
Yeah, the kid's gonna be
Once
like, I
you're
still
out
got
of
a
sight,
chance.
then you're out of mind. Then he sees the toys and all that, and they want to play. It's
switch,
like
that
you
switch
gotta let it go.
Yeah, I be seeing like the kids in there that's like crying crazy. There's one kid that he be throwing super tantrums.
Yeah.
And I be like, Austin, you ever try something like that, bro? Never. I want you to understand, you could never be that kid at all.
But that first time though, it'd be hitting you though too when you're driving away. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it do.
damn man, I gotta leave my little guy there.
That separation anxiety.
Yeah.
They all go through
it
it.
do. It do for
Growing
sure.
pains.
Yeah.
I just want to explain to the people, man, who Q is, man, because y'all don't know Q. We all know Q here. Y'all don't know Q. Q is probably one of the greatest rappers that y'all probably never heard of. You know what I'm saying? I promise you that. He also had a podcast previously where he spoke on financial literacy, and definitely want to touch on some of that and pick your brain on some of that too, because I watched that podcast.
I missed that podcast.
Man, I missed that podcast too, man.
I miss it so much.
Because he was dropping gems, and I kind of want you to like tell your story on that, how you even got into that and all of that. We'll save that for the top of the next segment joint. But I think it's an interesting and a good story to tell, because I feel like it's a lot of people's story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. But yeah, man, Q is one of the brothers, and hopefully we have him on here a couple more times. He's a reoccurring face in a bit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you can catch him in the comments too, because he be in the comment section.
I do be in there. I have my little 2 cents, man, because the conversations, you never know which way it's going to go, but they always hit. So I want to chime in on which parts like capture my attention the most, or which ones I feel more strongly about, and just add to the conversation, because it's some good shit in here.
Yes, sir. And y'all need to be up in the comment section too. Come on. We need some more, y'all, in the comment. Like, tell us how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Brother Reap, man. The pod has been missing you. You've been absent. People been asking. They said, man, he the most mature in there. He don't want to deal with these motherfuckers, man. Like, he just left. They thought you just left us.
No.
How's your time been, brother?
Man, good. You know, working on the building stuff, you know what I mean? Trying to sell this building.
Sir.
And then, you know, a lot of soccer. We had this.
That don't stop.
We had that Labor Day weekend tournament out in Evanston. That my son played in, and he played on both levels. We played 6 games.
In one day?
So he played 4 on Saturday and then 2 on Sunday.
Oh, my God.
Won the championship with his team, and then fell short to go into the championship with the older kids he was playing with. But, yeah, man, he did great. Had 6 goals. Was doing his thing, man. Like, you know, another medal, another trophy, so...
Yeah, he got the little big boy trophy there too.
He showed out, you know, for grandma and grandpa. You know, they was there. Abuela was there, and then my homie Max. You know, shout out to Max for coming out to check him out. You know, while he was playing and stuff. So yeah, we had a good time. He was exhausted though, man. That little boy, I don't know how he does it. I can't
imagine the whole weekend.
Man,
I wish I had 1/10 of the energy my kids.
Man,
bro. Matter of fact, like 1/50th, because they got so much, and they wear us out with all.
And soccer just requires so much running. Yeah. You know, his first game was 9:00 on Saturday, then 11:00, then 12:00, and then 4:00, and then the next morning was 8:00, and then 2:00. So I'm like, damn, he just bam, 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 bam. You know, and I could see that on Sunday, that last game, especially if he's doing it back to back, he's good. But when you get that like big break in between, they get comfortable.
Get them a little Gatorade,
you know what I
mean?
mean?
Little snack.
And then when they had to go back on the field, it's not the same energy. You know what I mean?
The soreness kicks in.
Yeah. So, but I give it to him, man. That kid's a trooper.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
His work ethic is just crazy.
That kid, man, he playing like something special. I hope he stick to it.
Yeah.
Because he really got something going with that, man. And I hope that he knows it for himself as well.
As long as he keeps the love for the game, I think he probably will take it as far as he can.
He clearly got it, man. Listening to the previous pods and all the things that he's been through, and you being there every step of the way, and that goes a long way in itself. Like the support for one, and just knowing that somebody believes in you, that belief turns into like you believing in yourself even more, and then you going even crazier. Clearly, if he's winning all these championships, he's a dog.
For sure.
And I've had to take some steps back as a parent. You know what I mean? Because you know we always want to kind of point out the things they should have done in the game or this and that, right? And I had to look at it as he's got to learn his mistakes on his own, right? Sometimes he don't want to hear dad tell him what he should have did. I just got to do the positive. You did great. You did great. You know, and I ask him, what do you think you could have did better? You know what I mean?
Good
like,
idea.
let him respond to it, right? Because a lot of times, and I've noticed just watching like other parents, they get so involved in just yelling at their kid while they're playing, and you know the kid's focus is not in the game because they're listening to their dad, or like I'm gonna upset my dad or disappoint him if I make a mistake, and it throws off their game.
Coaches. I don't know.
And then the coach is actually coaching them too. You know what I mean? So that confusion on the field. And I'm like, I gotta step back.
Reel it in.
Step back, you know.
It ain't easy. I know it ain't easy.
Yeah, no, you're like, good job, Ethan.
I've been through it.
Yeah.
I'm going through it now. I'm just trying to hide behind the bleachers. Like, I'm not your coach right now, but I'm going to give my little input, but don't listen to me. Please don't listen to me. Listen to your coach right now.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get to that point where my son is just so focused on one thing at a time. Like right now, he's just scatterbrained. He want to do everything at once. You know what I'm saying? And then in certain things, like with soccer, he liked soccer for one day, and then it was it. He paid for a whole thing for him to go to a couple games. He only really played one game.
That's on y'all. Y'all should have took him to play one game first before you fully commit him.
Well, we took him ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But there's only so much you could do. It's only us. You know what I'm saying? We ain't take him to play with other kids and stuff. So
I'm out there.
So like with Ethan, I think he just kind of picked it up when he was little, because the first thing he did was grab a soccer ball and he just kicking it around everywhere. And I'm like, this kid's gonna like soccer, you know. And then and then his older sister too played soccer too. So you know what I mean. So he had
influences there.
You know, so he would watch her games as a kid, and then he's on the sideline kicking the ball around. You know, he wanted to run on the field. I gotta go grab him. You know, and then that's when I was like, you know what, I got. When he became an age, I coached his first maybe 3 years, and then usually I do with my kids. I coach like their first 3 years, and then I let someone else take over. You know, so I got to get them used to, you know, just listening to someone else than just dad. But he just had that love for it, you know what I mean? And his grandfather, which I wish was involved in his life, was a big soccer player in Mexico.
Yeah, you said that before on a previous pod. That's
you know, me and my
crazy.
wife had the conversation, and you know, she's like, I wish he was involved because he'd be so proud of him. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or coaching him, training him, you know what I mean?
Is he in Mexico or is he here?
I don't know where he's at, but you know, he's just never been involved, but that ain't gonna hold him back. You know what I'm saying? Like we still gonna do what we do, and I'm gonna make sure he gets the training that he needs and all that stuff.
For sure, he's still gonna be gonna do what his purpose is to do.
And he's got the people that he needs in his life right now, and you know, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Mom and dad always gonna be there, so
all the time.
That's one thing he ain't never got to worry about. You know, because I'm guilty if I miss a practice. You know what I mean? I feel like, man, I should be there. You know,
millennial parents.
You know, it's cool that you touched on is like you said he picked up on it himself. Like he was just kicking the ball around. You're like, all right, cool. I've been seeing my son like making beats in his own songs. It's so crazy to me because I'm like, oh, it's all over again, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you doing the things that I did.
And I thought Ethan was going to be really big into music because they used to have, I remember one day, I think it was like kinder or first grade, he came home beatboxing. And I'm like, what? I'm like, where you? He's like, oh yeah, me and my friends, we have beatbox battles at recess.
That's crazy.
And I was like, oh, and he was doing like some stuff I couldn't do, you know, like, like I'm like, how you learn how to do that? He's like, oh, on YouTube, I seen some guys doing it, so I started practicing it. I'm like, oh, damn. I was like, dude,
Lil
that's like dope. You know what I mean? And then I downloaded that little Incredibox app. And then he started making his little beats and stuff. But then I used to have him sit next to me too while I was writing and recording at the house too. You know what I mean? So I think right now he's just at that shy point when it comes to like singing and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't want anybody to see him doing it. But he's got it in him. And swimming too. I mean, you know, he graduated to the 3rd level now. And he's doing his thing in swimming now too, so it's pretty cool to watch him, you know,
Evolve.
Yeah, evolve and just evolving in things that I didn't really do when I was a kid, you know?
Yeah.
So,
But that's the opportunities that you're able to provide now.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying?
facts.
Like, you know, our parents raised us in a certain way or whatever. Sometimes things are more limited or whatever. And, you know, if you, as a parent, you got to feel proud. Like your parents, they got to feel so proud of how y'all all turned out.
Yeah.
So y'all children are able to do a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying?
That's the goal too.
Yeah.
That's the goal,
always the
man.
goal.
That's the goal. You know what I'm saying?
Expound on what was great in the past.
Now, as far as my week, man. Now, y'all watching the pod, y'all avid pod watchers, y'all know I've been busy as shit. Like I've been having so much to do, man. I just been needing a break. Did I get a break this week?
Ain't no break. Well, what
No
is a
breaks.
break? What is a break? However, you know what a break is?
I thought today was like Labor Day and we were supposed to be off, but apparently not. You gotta keep working.
I
You
did
know?
nothing but labor today.
Labor Day means put in more labor. What
Yeah.
you mean?
yeah.
Nigga, I still have to work my regular job. If I'm gonna work my regular job, nigga, I'm gonna come over here and do what I'm doing for myself. It just only makes sense. I still had to work today, my nigga. It wasn't no Labor Day for me. But did I get a break this week? Nah. I didn't. But guess what? Man,
You got a break.
it was worth it.
Working.
It was worth it. I went to a concert. Definitely went to a concert. Man.
I know what concert you went to.
Today?
Go ahead, talk your talk.
I went to a concert, man, on Thursday at Wrigley Field.
You went to the Chris Brown concert?
I went to the Breezy Bowl.
Oh,
I went to see Chris Breezy.
Did you take a picture with him?
Man, nah, I didn't spend it.
Did you do the meet and greet?
Hey, the meet and greet.
He did the meet and greet.
I
We
didn't have
better not see no pictures online of you floating sitting on his lap and stuff. Like,
Look, I ain't had a thou wow. I didn't had an extra thou wow
gave you
for
the
it.
discount.
Hey,
Come here,
nah,
boy.
but-
Meet and greet.
Come here, boy.
Listen, man, this nigga
Christ.
is the greatest artist of this new generation. Just hands down, bro. That was the best show I've ever been to in my life. In my life.
damn.
I've been to a lot of
You've been
shows.
to a lot of shows.
Like that, hands down, it's just what he does. Like nobody could do. Like he's multifaceted. He could sing. He could dance. He's charismatic. Like
rap.
You can rap.
he got a whole lot of money. So like the stage was crazy. Bro, he had a stage where it expanded. It had like 2 X's on the side. So he could venture off to each side of the crowd. Then on top of that, there was like a little fucking like a square space outside of the stage space that just around it had like silhouettes of him that lit up around it, but it was just like a square space. You didn't know what the fuck it was for. This nigga in the middle of the set gets a fucking harness attached to him. You didn't even know it was attached to him. Nigga flies in the sky. This nigga's in the air now. He's flying around Wrigley Field, bro.
Jesus.
Jeez.
He lands in that square space, and now that's his stage. So now he's just in a whole separate part.
He worked the field,
Bro,
huh?
this nigga, then he performs there. He does the Take Me Down segment where he brings the girl on stage. He brought like the most fierest girl on the stage.
Fire-ist.
Yes.
That's an
And
interesting
I will
word.
say, man,
Only you could prevent forest fires.
you don't, these forest fires you don't want to prevent.
Oh
Keep
my
the fire
goodness.
going. I will say, going to that Chris Brown concert, listen, I've downplayed y'all Chicago women. We're top 5. We're top 5 in women in the city.
What? Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that sometimes when you from here, you just kind of like, you're used to it. So you don't really think that highly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go other places, you're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Chris Brown brings them out. Chris Brown brings them out. You know what I'm saying? The thing is with Chicago, you don't see them all grouped up in the same place all the time.
They scattered.
They might hear that, you're like, oh, it's one right there. It's one. Yeah, okay, boom. No, all of them was there. Even the average ones, they looked better at the Chris Brown show. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
They was looking better. They was looking better at the Chris Brown show.
My fault. I ain't trying to cut you off. I'm just thinking like I've never thought that. It's funny you thought that. I've been to a bunch of different states. I've probably been to like 25, maybe 28 different states. Been to Canada once. I've never thought like, man, these chicks over here got Chicago. I never thought that. And like I've seen a bunch, man. Chicago's
listen, man. Look,
city?
the very first time that I thought that,
I knew we got them.
Was probably the very first place that I ever went in life. Right, I've been to Chicago all my life or whatever. The very first place that I've been to, I'm lying because I did go on tour and shit. So I went to different places in the States, but it was hip hop shows. You know what I'm saying? And not a lot of chicks go to a lot of hip hop shows. I'm sorry, they just don't. So you don't really be seeing them there. It's just still the regular 1 or 2, right? Or 3 or 4, maybe sometimes if you're lucky. You know what I'm saying? If you're lucky. But the first place I went to for real was Puerto Rico.
I've never been there.
My nigga. Puerto Rico had me like the Exorcist, nigga. My head was spinning. We went on a tour to
El Yunque.
Nah, I'm not talking about that. We went on a tour to the Bacardi place.
Bacardi factory.
Yeah.
The Bacardi factory.
The Bacardi place.
The lady that was our tour guide. Oh my God. I was like, fuck the Bacardi. It is what it is. But Chicago, I've been downplaying y'all because I'm from here. Y'all just be regular to me, but y'all not regular. Y'all top 5. Y'all ladies was out doing y'all thing, and I gotta give y'all respect and kudos and let the world know. Chicago got it, man. We here. We out here. We out here. So then this nigga proceeds to go from that little square stage and harness his ass back to the other stage. And he flipped upside down, still singing. He's singing upside down. Like, the nigga is crazy, bro. He's the greatest artist of this generation. Hands down, period.
Uber talented.
No better show that I've ever been to. I'm like, damn. And for me doing shows, I'm like, I looked at the soundboard, like the sound guys, big ass soundboards, right? Like the most craziest setup that I've ever seen. They also had like you know how when we went to the Lock show, yo, this is the same cue that came with me to the Lock show.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's cute. Yeah, I've been hearing the stories. That's that nigga.
Yeah.
But
cash money.
They had the camera guy like set up and like they were playing some of the background on the images in the back screen. Bro, these niggas was crazy with it, bro. Just in a low light situation, I handle the camera now. I know how hard it is to get certain images to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to display in the right way. These motherfuckers had it on point, on extra point. I'm like, what camera they got?
That's why they getting paid the big bucks.
They got five figure.
They had one with a song that he does. I can't remember the song, but he like drunk in the song. He's supposed to be drunk in the song. So they made the visuals on the screen where it's like blurred. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It had the motion blur in it. So if y'all don't know if you handle cameras when you do the motion blur shit, you kind of got to lower the motherfucking shutter speed and it creates the motion blur. Like, that's just a little tip for y'all. But they just had it super on point. I don't even think it was just shutter speed. I think it was like extra things that they were doing in the background.
They do actual editing there, like live edit.
I think it was live edits in that they did. Because you can't just do that with motion blur. Like,
it's like the sports, right? When you're watching sports, they doing live editing right there. They adding all the graphics, all that stuff.
Yeah. But that's on playback. This was live while it was happening. So I'm like, this is crazy. They had some type of thing where they added the effect to it. You know what I'm saying? Because it just couldn't be just fresh out the camera like that. No way. So, with all that being said, Chris Brown is probably outside of R. Kelly, because R. Kelly is like that nigga like number one. If you want to put Mike up there, like Michael Jackson, you want to put Prince up there, I give it to you. If you want to put Luther up there, there's a kind of argument. I think Luther has one of the greatest voices of all time.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Without a doubt.
Not
Without
album, record wise, I'm not talking about that. Just vocally wise. But the greatest, you would say Prince, you would say Mike Jackson, you would say R. Kelly,
Beyonce,
Chris Brown. So the Beyonce thing came up because my girl was like, hold on, because I told
showman?
her. I told
here.
her,
Performer.
this is the greatest show I've ever been to. She said, hold on now. you ain't been to a Beyonce show. And I said, respectfully, Beyonce don't dance like that nigga. She don't.
Oh man, got pure
Now,
biases
listen,
there. Y'all both got
Beyonce
y'all biases.
is great vocally. She might be better than Chris Brown vocally, but it's close because Chris Brown is crazy vocally, especially live. His vocals is amazing. You know what I'm saying? But Beyonce vocals is amazing. But she don't dance like that nigga. She not even like the best dancer out of the girl group. Like Sierra a better dancer than her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chris Brown, there's no better dancer and no male in existence that's an entertainer that's a better dancer than Chris Brown right now.
Fact.
At all.
Fact. That's not even debatable.
The only one that you could kind of compare is Mike Jackson. That's it. Nobody else. Not no Usher. Now Usher probably better dancing on skates than him. 100%. 100%.
That's why he started doing it.
But just dance. And on top of that, like, let me not downplay, this nigga's dancers are amazing. They're amazing. This nigga's whole show from beginning to end, the nigga performed for like 3 hours.
There's no opening act.
He had Summer Walker, Bryson Tiller. We got to the show a little late. We got there like maybe 8 o'clock. It started at 7. And when we got into Wrigley Field, the nigga was coming on stage. They were introducing Chris Brown. I'm like, what the fuck? These niggas got 30 minutes?
Yeah.
And if you think about it, between Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller, they probably only got fucking an hour worth of hits
Yeah. 30,
together.
30, 40.
You know what I'm saying? But I heard Bryson Tiller, which I thought that Summer Walker would be before Chris Brown, but she was actually the opener. Bryson Tiller was before Chris Brown.
Damn.
I guess he got
Summer's hotter now.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But I
Summer's
guess
hotter than
Bryson Tiller
Bryson.
got the bigger hits.
True.
You know, he got a song with Rihanna. Summer Walker ain't got that shit.
Yeah, she ain't
You know
got
what I'm
no
saying?
don't. She ain't got no don't.
She ain't got no don't. But she more prevalent right now than a Bryson Tiller, in my opinion. That's why I thought that she would be the one right strictly before Chris Brown. She wasn't. It was Bryson Tiller. But I miss both of them, and I wasn't mad. Because I only came there for one reason and one reason only. Chris Brown. I will say, I've heard some things online. I've heard people had a bad experience with being in Wrigley Field with the concert, right? I didn't have those issues. But I heard some people, they had tickets and they weren't able to access them through the Wi-Fi. So they had to stand in line at the ticket window and it took them forever to get in. Also, they removed certain sections because of the staging area. I guess they changed the staging area. So when they first sold the tickets, it was supposed to be more space right there. But they eliminated those spacings, so people lost their seats. That's kind of like more of a front row issue. I wasn't front row. I ain't had them issues.
Was it bleachers?
Huh? No, they ain't had the bleachers. They had the bleachers. They had the bleachers closed off. Nobody sat in the bleachers.
Going to the bleachers, bro.
Yeah, nobody sat in the bleachers. But I didn't have a bad experience. I think the sound was amazing there. Like everything was cool. For people that had a bad experience, I understand y'all situation. It was more of like technical issues than anything sound wise or performance wise, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And that, I mean, part of it could be on Wrigley Field. Part of it could be they didn't know the staging.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Part of it could be on Breezy's team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to know these things beforehand.
I mean, with the amount of chaos, you can imagine something going slightly wrong. Like, with all this pandemonium and fandom he got, like, Breezy is one of them ones in terms of, like, performance. He gonna sell out. He gonna have, 20,000, probably 25,000 people pull up to see him perform.
Nigga sold out like somewhere in Africa. Like,
he
come
flying
on, man.
around. It's gonna be some stuff that mess up along the way.
Yeah. But it wasn't a mess up for me. Like, everything was great. I hear y'all that was complaining a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, y'all still had a good time, right? Nobody said nothing about Breezy's performance at all, because they can't. Nigga performed 3 hours. What show you been to where a nigga was on stage for 3 hours?
That's a long ass show.
And it didn't even feel like it. That's how much fun you was having. On top of that, this nigga would leave to go change, right? Briefly. The DJ was still playing Chris Brown songs.
That's gracious.
Because that's how many hits this nigga got.
Catalog.
I'm like, damn, like he playing this? What the fuck? I thought he was gonna put. No, he played everything. I will say he would play like a first verse and a hook, and then he would go into something else. So if your heart was set on hearing the whole song, you didn't get that. But he just got too much. He tried to squeeze everything in, so at least you heard your favorite song. You know what I'm saying? He did all of that. Like, and then at the end of it, I'll say this too. For this show, every show that I've been to, even me being on stage, there's a thing called like fan or crowd interaction, right? You speak to the crowd, you probably hype them up or whatever. There was none of that. This nigga just was going from song to song. So after the song ended, it would black out, it would come back, boom, boom. But Chris Brown didn't need to say nothing to the crowd. But he did address the crowd like towards the end. And he was like, man, yo, shout out to Chicago. Y'all been showing me love since I was 16 years old. I've been coming here.
Got a dub in this thing.
And y'all motherfuckers been going crazy. Like, I love y'all. I love coming to Chicago, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That was super dope. Everything was super dope about it. Shout out, round of applause, man. Chris Brown.
Okay.
Chris Brown. My favorite show ever.
And going back to you mentioning
crazy.
R. Kelly, man, can you imagine if he didn't get locked up? How many more hits that man would have
he
had?
missed
Oh my
out.
God. They
He
robbed
missed out.
us.
How long have you been locked up now?
Damn.
For like
I feel like
5, maybe.
Is it? Man, it feels long.
I feel like-
man.
it feels
feel
long
like
as
he's been gone
hell.
for
Like
10 20 years.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Because you never go really that long without hearing something from R.
Yeah.
Kelly. If you're on a feature or something.
So I seen Kells when he was at one of his peaks. He peaked past when I first saw him. I saw him one time. He went to
2019.
United Center. He was performing with Jay-Z, the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And this was my very first concert ever. And I kid you not, that's up until that point, that was one of the best shows I've ever been to. Seeing like the crowd and how people was in awe of him. Same thing with Jay-Z, but it was like the fact that we was in Chicago, the people that was looking up at Kells on that stage, eyes just glazed over, glossed over, frozen. I'm just like, he got these people in the trance, man. So I can only imagine like if his jacket stayed clean, what he would do in today's time with the crazy catalog that he got.
Yeah. It's funny. I was talking to my girl and she was like, because she was trying to give me tickets to the clip show.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, she said, would you skip the pod to go to the clip show? And I said, hell no. The pod comes first. Y'all come first, man. I can't do it. I want to go to the clip show, but it's on pod day. So guess what? It's the pod over the clips. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And she like, okay.
Clips
you 10
wouldn't
toes
skip a
down.
show. Clips wouldn't skip a show to do a pod with us.
Yeah, exactly.
For
so
sure.
she like, oh, you 10 toes down. But she was like, I really want to go to Virginia. My girl, she from Virginia. You know what I'm saying? So she like, I know it went crazy over there. And I was like, damn, it got me thinking. I'm like, there's really no artist right now that Chicago will really go crazy for that's homegrown. Kanye done lost his appeal. Chance the Rapper done kind of sizzled out. I know he got another album right now that's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. So we'll see what happens from that. But we don't have nobody.
Dirk was that,
but he gone
but
now.
He locked up now. And then you got Herbo. People still lose their mind over G Herbo, but at the same time,
he not selling nothing out.
He ain't like
he ain't selling nothing out
like that.
It's R. Kelly, which he gone. People would still go crazy for R. Kelly, and I think people would go crazy for Lil Durk. Both of them niggas is locked up.
Yeah,
we don't have nobody else. Another thing I want to ask y'all, gentlemen.
Jesus,
that was my favorite fucking show, best show I've ever been to in my life. What's the best show that y'all been to in y'all life?
So you had the best week of all of us, man. I can imagine being at that Chris Brown show. But go ahead, Javy. Best concert, because I got one that's probably throw y'all off.
The Wu-Tang and Nas concert at the United Center. That was pretty dope. They did a lot of the what?
That wasn't the Heineken one, right?
No.
You went to that one. That was just
I went to the Nas and Lauryn Hill. And don't ask me about that experience because Lauryn Hill ruined it for me.
The Wu-Tang put on a hell of a show because they had RZA putting his graphics up and he would play like samples of how he made the beat. And it was like, if you knew, like, oh, I know what he's about to play. And then he dropped the beat, everybody goes crazy. And we didn't know if Method Man was going to show up, and he did. It was exciting. Old Dirty Bastard's son, Young Dirty Bastard, was there. So I got to see all of the Wu-Tang and Nas.
Is that his name? Young Dirty Bastard?
That's hard. That's hard.
Young Dirty Bastard. He had to go with it.
That's fire.
But it was cool. I like that concert.
IQ, it's on you.
So I went to my favorite and the best concert I've ever been to. This was, I want to say last year. And I've been to a ton of concerts. Same thing what Dre said. I done seen John Legend before. I done seen Crucial Conflict, Twista, Wayne, Kanye, Jay-Z, all of the bigger names. Kendrick, Cole, you name it. Wiz. I like every artist that I'm a fan of, because that's my go-to thing. Like in terms of like what I like to do and spend my money on, I'm gonna go to a concert.
Live events, see that person that
sporting
made that
events, music. That's what I'm going to do. But the best concert I ever been to was Earth, Wind, and Fire. I kid you not. I took my pops, I took my sister, I took my brother. It was a Christmas gift that I got them last year, actually. And they performed at Allstate Arena. It wasn't 100% all original artists. I think maybe one person was missing who's no longer with us, but it was Earth, Wind, and Fire and Chicago, the band Chicago.
Oh, man.
And they went on a tour together. I can't even make this up. Like the best concert I ever been to, because for one, they had fans from the age, like I'm sitting next to like a 13-year-old.
Yeah. I seen them
who can really love and appreciate the musicality that they bring. Yeah. And these people got all their own instruments, their own bands, and they just showing out 65, 70-year-old people up there performing like you never seen before.
Singing their songs too, just
for hours on end. And I'm just like, they got so many bangers, so many classics. That's like 50 plus years of music. And it was the best shit I ever seen. Best sounding quality. Their vocals was still crispy, and they're what do you call it? Their breath control. Yeah, oh my God. Breath control crazy for a 70-year-old. They running around
high notes
doing choreography, taking it up there, bringing it down, dance. I'm like, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Because John Legend could never sit at that piano.
Bro.
But yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire in Chicago. That's the best concert I've ever been to.
The average person will never know about breath control. Y'all don't even know what the fuck we talking about. But let me tell you, man. Breath control is the most crazy shit, bro.
I thought he said birth control.
No. Breath control.
Breath.
I was like, what?
Hopefully y'all know about birth control.
Like, well, you're right, because a lot of people don't know about birth control.
Well,
that's a fact too.
Yeah, that's why so many motherfucking children out in the world.
Act like they don't when they do, Tosh.
Yeah, so many fucking fatherless children in this motherfucker. Because a nigga like, wait a minute, my pullout game was immaculate, bitch. How the fuck you get pregnant? I ain't taking care of that. Yeah, they don't even be having their daddy last name, man. That's unfortunate. Reapster.
For me, Yeah, they ain't even on the hip hop's level, you know what I'm saying? Well, it was a mixture. Mine was a Linkin Park concert I went
Man, with Chester?
to. Yeah, with Chester.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous.
Yeah. It
And
was
I've
it was
never
at the
seen that
UIC Pavilion.
Mm.
And it was just amazing to hear that man sing. To go from that yelling to just bring it down and just start singing. Like, I'm like, damn, it's amazing, dude. I mean, just the mixture of the hip hop, the rock, and the DJ, and it was just, it was amazing to me. You know what I mean? Like, I was a huge Linkin Park fan when I was younger. Me and my little brother.
Oh my God, yes.
So to see them was like, it was dope. It was dope.
Damn,
Yo.
I didn't expect that one.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, you know who got me on Linkin Park is Lupe Fiasco. I used to be, I'm still a big Linkin Park. Lupe Fiasco fan for sure, 100%. But he had a song where he rapped over the Maybe Nerds beat, and he was talking about Linkin Park, and he said Meteora was nice, but I bought Hybrid Theory twice.
That Hybrid Theory was the album.
Listen, I got both of them. I like Meteora better. That's his personal preference. I do like Hybrid Theory, but Meteora has my heart. Like, it really does. And since then, it's just like, man, Linkin Park is the truth. And I know they still trying to continue it on without Chester. Rest in peace to Chester, man. But Chester was so special to so many people. And the fact that he probably knew how special he was to people, but he had deep-rooted issues within himself that he just couldn't let go. And
you heard it all in his music, man. You listened to him, man.
For sure.
He was telling you.
For sure. Kurt Cobain, like all these
usually do.
like,
Those real passionate artists, they usually tell it.
It's usually something, and fame and fortune and none of that shit. That shit don't matter if you're not right within. Lauryn Hill said it best, and I hate to quote it because Lauryn Hill gave me one of the worst shows I've ever been to. Is Lauryn Hill.
It's the shade and praise combo. How you gonna win?
But she right. How you gonna win if you ain't right within?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, man, they human, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they human.
We look at them, especially as when you're younger, you look at them as they're these superstars, like ultra human beings, you know what I mean, that don't go through nothing, you know what I mean? But in the end, they just like us, right? They started at the same place.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
they were just regular people and they just got some stardom, but they go through the same feelings, man, through the same pain, heartache, all that stuff.
Yeah,
fighting demons.
Biggie said more money, more problems, man. Your problems just go tenfold. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, since we are talking to regular people, I want y'all to know that that's not the way. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you going through, that's not the way out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you a coward if you take that way out. I'm not talking to you like that. You know what I'm saying? But there's somebody that you gotta talk to that'll let you know that life is precious and valuable. And there's so many other people that you gonna hurt if you take a certain road out of here that you don't want to hurt. You don't want to hurt. Because that pain runs deep and it's long lasting. It leaves a long lasting effect. People just don't know why. They miss you all the time. Like, just don't do it, man. Just talk to somebody when you ever feel in a certain type of way. Please just talk to somebody for sure. But that's a wrap up for my week. We're going to go to this quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Y'all stay right here, all right?
Yo, this is Sensei Music, straight out of Chicago, and you're tuned in to not just any ordinary podcast, it's the Astonishingly Odd Podcast. Get it in your life.
The Astonishingly Odd Podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Astonishingly Odd Podcast. Now, before we kick anything off, man, I told you Q had a story to how he got into his financial literacy journey. Listen, I used to work with the man. He used to be with his AirPods on, little earbuds going, you know what I'm saying? Listening to things and taking notes or whatever. And when I seen him apply himself, it was an amazing thing to watch because I seen the whole journey, yo. I just want you to
definitely there.
Yeah, I just want you to talk to the people about how you even got into that in the first place.
Well, first off, I was broke. Broke as fuck. Like broke. No bank account, no car, probably low 500 credit score, student loans, repossessed car. That's why I didn't have a car. All type of stuff to the point where like I was coming of age, right? We turned 25 and you feel like you should have it all figured out.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it's something in my head that said, once you turn 25, you should be married, kids, have your life figured out, this and that. I wasn't nowhere near that. I'm still living at the crib, which is no knock to that with my pops. But then I moved out one day with my now wife, girlfriend at the time. And I quickly realized like I can't live how I was living when I didn't have no bills or no overhead versus having bills and overhead. Like I can't go out as much. I can't eat out as much. And that's when I came up short on my rent the first 2 months. And I was like, all right, this ain't, I don't know what's got to give, but I got to make some more money because I'm coming up short. And I'm looking at my girl like, Dad, you going to cover me this month? You got me? And first month, it's cool. Don't worry about it. I got you. Second month, you got me? Because I'm still living the same lifestyle like I'm living back at home.
Yeah.
And that second month, she was just like, all right, I see where this going. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. So I'm like, damn, you're right. So that lit a fire up under me because I knew I saw something she's my wife now, clearly, but I saw something and I'm like, I don't want to be the one to mess up a good thing. Plus, it could be good for both of us if I get my stuff together. So I'm making 20 grand at the time, having $30,000 in debt, no car, no bank account, none of this. And all I could do is just Google search how to get out of debt, how to make more money, how to increase your credit score, get better credit. And once I found the answers I was looking for all of those things, I just locked in and just took it step by step. So I started by picking up a second job, which a lot of people are afraid to do because I did have one stable job. Don't get me wrong, consistent income, a weekly paycheck, but that paycheck wasn't doing everything it needed to do. So I'm like, man, let me go get another part-time job that increased my income and that helped me to start paying down like student loans, paying off your debt. You know, it increases your income. I mean, not increase your income, but it increases your credit score simultaneously. So I just stuck to that. And it was a whole like 4-year plan where I went from all of these negatives to a few positives and it got me in a better place. So I opened up a bank account finally where it was just like, that was a milestone for me. I paid off half of my student loans. That was a milestone for me. I increased my income by like maybe $12,000, $15,000. Credit score started going up. I'm getting in a better place. And then I just started job hopping. So I'm like, okay, I'm working myself into the ground. I don't want to work 2 jobs forever. How can I find a job that pays just as much as these 2 jobs in one? So I just started job hopping. I quit 4 jobs in like, I would say 2019. I worked one job for like 3 months, quit, go to the next. I quit 4 jobs in 2019. And the job that I'm currently at, which I won't disclose, but the job I'm currently at pays more than all of those jobs combined. But it took like a lot of grind and grit and determination because I knew that's what I had to do. Like if I wanted my future to look how I envisioned it, I knew I couldn't keep doing the same thing. Yeah. That was the hardest part, but it just started with a Google search, how to get out of debt, how to increase your credit score, and how to, you know, just increase your standard of living. That was the biggest thing for me. And then I stumbled across Dave Ramsey, who a lot of people might be familiar with. I'm not sure. If you Google him, he's an old bald head guy from Tennessee. He's like 60 some years old, but he preaches paying off debt and not taking out loans and not having credit cards, et cetera, until you're responsible for these things. I didn't get my first credit card till I was 30 years old. I'm 36 now because I knew if I get this credit card, it's gonna be hell because I don't know what to do with it. I never knew what to do with it. I never even applied for one, but it was that, and just taking it day by day. It was backslides in the process. It was moments I messed up. It was moments I fell off the wagon. So I stopped going out as much, which also helped me because I was going out like every weekend, going to bars, going to clubs. And you know when you go to the bar,
You spending money.
you spending a lot. Them drinks are premium. You spending like what, $10, $15 a shot. You paying cover fees. You paying, everything is inflated when you go out to bars and clubs.
Why you say that? Not to interrupt.
I just lock myself in. Go ahead.
Listen, I went at the Chris Brown concert.
Oh my God.
I said, look, we drank before we went. But while we was there, motherfucker got a little thirsty.
Yeah.
I said, man, let me go grab some drinks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bought 2 drinks. $40-something.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. 40.
Yeah.
Never again. So what he's saying is on point. Continue, my brother.
That's where a lot of people go wrong because I used to eat out like every day. That's for one person, you spending like $12 to $15, whether you're going out twice during the day or if you go to the club. It's a lot of money and it don't even make sense to spend. So I said, I'm done going out. That's when I grabbed the PS4. I thought that was gonna help me. I'm like, if I just grab a game console, it's gonna help me stay in the house. I end up spending more bread on PS4, fucking VC, and I had to get rid of my console. I'm like, damn, I'm tripping. So I making my own lunch, staying in the house, and just literally cutting the whole world off for like 4 years straight.
Could I ask you if you actually like budget and like write stuff down, or
Yeah,
do you just say,
yeah.
I'm gonna cut this off, I don't want to see it, I just know it's working?
I'm glad you asked me that because I never budgeted before I came across Dave Ramsey, and he actually introduced me to that. I knew what a budget was because oddly enough, I took accounting in high school,
Okay.
but I slept through it.
You ain't learned nothing.
Bogus as hell. They talking about ledgers and debits and credits. I was sleeping through all that and selling chips in between. But like, I had this education, but I wasn't applying it until I was in dire need. So I'm like, man, he taught me. I still got his app to this day. He got a damn budgeting app. Every dollar, I always promote it like I own it. But all you gotta do is just plug in your income, plug in your expenses, and try to stay positive. That's it. If you go over budget, or if anything you think will possibly send you over budget, just don't do it. And it is what it is, because it's like you're trying to clean up your act at this point. You done had your fun, you done fucked off, you done made all the mistakes you can possibly make. It's time to do something better while you still got time, while you still got a chance in order to, progress into the future.
That's what's up.
I've seen this man like put like you was selling like candy and shit for a time, and putting it like in like establishments and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all of these things, all these techniques that I've seen you do, that from the outside looking in, I was looking at you like, I don't know if that shit gonna work, my nigga.
Look a little crazy. I was desperate.
You stuck to shit and you made it work. So it's like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if one thing didn't work, you went to another and like you just made it work. So the fact that you believed in yourself and you believed in the technique that you needed to apply to yourself to make it happen, you made it happen. And the thing is, that's regular.
Yeah.
Like that's regular shit that maybe y'all going through and shit. And the fact that he could do it, it's like you could do it too. Like if I seen him do it, y'all niggas could do it too.
I was gonna say people do it all the time. You see people selling plates, doing hair, cutting hair, selling. Literally, I come home from work every morning. It's a van, tamales, people pull up, they sell things on the side. Like, you find little things that you can do to make extra income because you know it's got to be another way. Like, you don't just depend on your one sole income because at the end of the day, you know you need to make more. Whether you get a promotion, you can't rely on a promotion. You don't know when that's going to come.
Yeah.
But you got to have some type of side hustle. And coming from Chicago or being from Chicago, that hustle, I feel like it's just in you naturally. Like, you just know, like, you going to make a way out of no way, no
Everybody
matter
got to
what.
hustle.
But I was flipping shit on eBay. I'm going to Goodwill, going to the thrift store, buying shit for this much, selling it for that much, and taking that difference, applying it to my student loan, applying it to whatever else debt I had, and just I paid that shit off. It was one of the best feelings in the world because debt damn near makes you feel like a slave. And you mentioned you got your building. That damn near gave me chills because I'm like, man, that's something that I aspire to do. Like, I own a property now, but I want a couple more doors. I want a couple more doors and just get to a point where I can, I would say, essentially retire early. Like, I ain't probably
Make
never
money
gonna
in your
retire, but
sleep.
yeah, get that passive income, residual income, and just
Yes.
not work as hard as I've been working my whole life. Shit, I've been working since 15. My first job at 15. I'm 36 now. I've been working for 21 years, nonstop. But
And that's always a goal, right? Like, you want to retire early because it's like, I feel like we work our whole life to enjoy about 10, 15 years of our life.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
You
Like,
ain't lying.
that's a harsh
and
ass
it's
reality.
crazy to even think that. Like, I only get 10, 15. Not saying that I don't enjoy the things that I do now, but like to actually really enjoy without the
an
responsibilities.
Yeah, it's an uphill battle to
Mhm.
enjoy. Like, right, like before coming here, shit, I had to peel my kids up off me. Like, we went to the park, we played, we did this, we did that. I cleaned the house, made dinner. Now I can go and do what the fuck I want to do versus like, you got, like you said, you got these responsibilities before you can just be as
Do what
free
you wanna
as
do.
And even at that, you know, we come, we enjoy this time, and it's like me, you know, I got a cutoff time. You know what I'm saying? I know the guys know it's like I got to get home because I don't like my kids to see me coming home real late at night. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that.
Just being there and you know, making sure that I'm there with the wife and all that stuff, you know. And everybody has different views of, you know, or different ways that they handle their relationships and all that. But for me, it's always been, I like to be present. I don't like to be out. It's kind of how I changed, you know, coming from the rap game and being out to 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the
that's a
morning and
different
all
life.
that.
That's
When
a
I met my
different
wife, it
life.
was like, I gotta change a lot about me. There's a
Yeah.
lot, you know what I mean, that I'm stepping into, and especially that she had 2 girls already.
Yeah.
It was like, I know the life I'm living right now. Right now, I'm carefree. Like, I'm just do whatever I want.
Yeah.
If I'm really gonna commit myself, I know that a lot of this
Gotta change.
gotta change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was willing to do it because she
this is
she
worth
had
it.
my back, and
It's
you know
not,
what I
it's
mean.
worth
it's not
it.
the worst thing in the world.
Now, I will say, man, if y'all want to see more Reap on the podcast, man, just continue to support, man. Because if this is all he got to do once a week, you know what I'm saying? And we
stop
making the
playing.
money, well, it's like, okay, now, okay, you going one day out the week, but you know what I'm saying? You might come home late, but you know what I'm saying? You making that.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
I do want to say to y'all brothers, man, all my brothers sitting here right now, I've seen y'all at y'all lowest moments, and I've seen y'all at y'all highest. And I will say right now, all of y'all is at y'all highest, whether y'all know it or not, whether it's turmoil or not. I've seen you in lower places than that. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep striving to get better. I love y'all, brothers. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. I'm so proud of y'all individually. I'm so proud of each and every one of y'all. And what y'all do, it make me better. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what that do. When you got love for somebody, when you that close to somebody, the things that they do, it's automatically going to rub off on you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if y'all feel it for yourselves, because sometimes you so caught up in the moment of what you doing But I would advise y'all to take time to look backwards sometimes, because you got to see how far you came. Y'all brothers are doing y'all thing. I honor y'all. I respect y'all. Kudos to y'all, man. Clap it up.
Appreciate you.
Clap it up, man. Clap it up. Clap it
You
up.
trying to get a tear out of me? Don't be talking to me like that. I'm start crying.
Q gonna be like, man, we gotta go to break, man.
No, that's real, man. That's what life is about too.
Gauge it by the time. We ain't got time for no break. So now to the topics. So first thing on the list, man. I'm gonna skip to this because I feel like this is kind of crazy. So a man died in jail, in prison. He had a life sentence.
And died.
He died.
There goes his life.
They brought him back to life.
Ooh.
What?
They brought him back to life while he was in prison. He says, my life sentence should be over. I died already.
For real.
Like, nigga, this is a whole new life. You know what I'm saying? And, like, when I looked at it,
He ain't wrong.
He ain't wrong.
not wrong at all. I was like, yo, this gotta be a black motherfucker that did this, because there ain't no way. It gotta be somebody with some little color to them that tried to press the issue. It was a white guy.
Yep.
I'm like, listen, I'm not mad at all. What the fuck is that?
So, we in a war right now.
Apparently the National Guard just got here.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
Listen,
trying to play it off. I'm like, I
Me
know that's
too.
fireworks, but
I'm like, I ain't never heard
I
no
don't know if
booms
the
like
I
that.
don't know if the mic's gonna pick it up. I hit a boom, then a little pop, pop, pop.
I definitely
At first,
hear
I
it.
just
I'm
heard
like,
the boom. I was
Them
like,
bitches
hold
smacking.
up.
It was
listen,
Yeah.
if you not following Javy on Instagram or Facebook, this nigga was outside his window. I was concerned about him because he's over here filming shit and he had so much backlight that you couldn't see anything
I
out the
was
window.
like, what is he looking at? His reflection?
There was a possum. There was a possum outside my window.
Oh,
Nigga,
man.
why you so high on a possum? This nigga, he said, is that a tail?
Is that a tail? Yeah, I was looking for tail. I'm like, what the hell are you
legit
looking at?
fireworks.
Is that fireworks?
Labor Day fireworks.
That's crazy.
Labor Day fireworks. There you go.
I heard
There you
them
go.
last
It's
night, too.
Chicago, man. It's real
Celebrating the
shit.
pod.
It's real shit. But
That's
the
some-
nigga said his life sentence was over. Please ignore the motherfucking sounds of the fireworks. It's Labor Day. Niggas is happy that they had the day off of work. Guess what? I didn't, motherfucker. So I ain't lighting shit. But do y'all feel like this nigga is within his rights to
Absolutely.
feel like he served his life
I
sentence?
do.
I agree with him
I agree with
100%.
What if he's only a year in and that happens?
That shit's not fair because there's a lot of
If
people
it's
that
murder,
Look.
like you murdered like 5 people.
I feel like that's the only thing that justifies damn near a life sentence, like murder.
Nah, anything with children.
Rape.
Anything with
Say it.
children,
Rape,
nigga,
rape.
you bury you under the jail. For
just
me.
being strictly like even and fair to everyone, there's people that like commit suicide to get out of jail sentences. So if this man tried to commit suicide to like end his life and shit, and I read that article, it said that he did have like one of those do not resuscitate me type of shits where he's like, if I ever die, don't try to resuscitate me.
Yeah, because the nigga don't want to still
Right.
be in jail when
And
he
they
wake
did.
up.
So that was like against his will right there. And it's like, I didn't want to be here. I wanted to be dead and shit. So let that motherfucker go. Y'all brought him back. He didn't want to be in jail no more.
I agree with that. Yeah, let him
Reed, what you feel like?
free and just pray that he's a change, man. I don't know. That's intense. That's intense.
Man, that's crazy. You know, like, I mean, he did die. So, I mean, let him go.
For me, I'm sideline. I'm on the fence because it's
How
like
long was he dead for?
not long. You can't be dead for that long for them to resuscitate you. You can't be dead for that long. If you dead for like 24 hours, you just dead, nigga.
It wasn't no death row shit. He just died natural.
He got a life sentence.
No, but what he die of?
So he said, nah.
Did he
but
choke on a chicken bone
I don't
or
I actually,
heart attack?
I actually haven't looked up that, like, why the fuck
Yeah,
he
like
died.
cardiac arrest type
Yeah,
shit.
like, I don't know. But I think it was of like natural shit, and they resuscitated him, was able to bring him back to life. But I also think that he been in there for a while. But I don't know, because I really didn't do. Listen, I told y'all from the get-go, we not CNN, we not none NBC, now we not none of these niggas, right? I'm just looking at what the fuck I'm looking at like y'all looking at it. And I'm going to tell y'all what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's
Nigga
legal
died.
loophole. Give it to him.
I don't know.
Which is why they be giving motherfuckers 2 life sentences, don't they? They be getting motherfuckers 2 life sentences. So it's like, okay, you could die in one of them, and then we're gonna still.
Well, nigga could die and come back.
Why would they give 2 life sentences?
Look, nigga could die, come back the same serial killer he was before. Nigga, no, still bury this nigga under the jail. I think you do a evaluation or something. Something gotta happen. Now, I'm not mad at him for trying to get it off. Cause I'll try to get it. If I got a life sentence, nigga, I'm trying to get that off.
Yeah.
Yeah, now come to think of it, I mean, yeah, no, I keep them in, especially depending what.
Yeah, no, fuck that nigga.
I mean, because you gotta look at what they've done, and you can't
to begin with.
Yeah, nice try, nigga, but no.
No, you know, we'll take we'll take 1 year off for your sentence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of 100, you doing 99.
1 year off.
Yeah, 1 year.
So next on the list, man, Mac Miller is actually the reason for Chance the Rapper's iconic ad lib. I don't think I did that right.
It didn't sound quite right.
Nah.
That was it
I
right
do
there.
it.
That was it.
I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah,
So what
like
Chance the
some
Rapper
crows.
said is, Chuck English actually brought him to the studio when he was in LA. And Mac Miller ended up coming to the studio for this session. So he was doing a song for the 10-day mixtape. And when he was warming up to do the song, he started doing that. He said, I'm kind of weird. I did that shit to hype me up or whatever. And then Mac Miller said, yo, you should keep that in there. And that's why he kept doing it.
That's dope as fuck.
Nice.
Most dope.
It's dope. Rest in peace to Mac Miller for sure. Such a talented individual that's like, man, why do all the talented niggas gotta go, bro?
They be leaving us. They be leaving us. Some
Niggas be going. We just talked about Chester. Like, and not that other Chester. Niggas know growing up, you know the other Chester.
Chester the
Cheetos?
Chester Cheetah.
No, nigga.
Chester
the guy.
Chester the M.
Chester that guy.
The mole.
The mole. Yeah,
Chester
yes,
the
the mole. We all know about Chester the mole.
Chester the mole who had a sister Esther. Chester the mole who had a sister
Chester the
Esther.
mole is crazy.
Last name Esther.
Yeah.
Oh man, shout out to Mac Miller, man. Even in your death, man, you still got stories on you. You're such a good soul. Every time I hear anybody's experience with Mac Miller, it's always a positive one.
Yeah. He made his mark. He made his mark for sure.
That's
without
all
a doubt.
that you could wish for when you leave this earth, is that people have a positive way of thinking about you. You know?
You never actually die, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
they continue talking about you.
Yes,
What they
sir.
say that you actually die when people just stop talking about you.
Yeah.
Well, right? That's when you completely
You
dead.
don't have to actually die in real life for that to happen. You can just disappear and nobody
you
really
could
cares.
be that unimportant. You could be
And
that
for Mac
unimportant.
Miller, that like, he didn't want to die.
Oh no.
You know, it's fentanyl. And y'all young kids that's watching us, if young kids are watching us, stay away from all of this shit that you don't know about. That you don't know what people could be putting in. Because Mac Miller he had no idea what he was getting was fentanyl. I'm not telling y'all to not have a good time. I'm not telling y'all to not go and experience things. And I've done them myself. I'll be a hypocrite to tell y'all not to do that. But just know what you're getting into. Because you don't want to be that story. And I don't want you to be that story. Honestly. So the next thing is why Chris Ill's not gonna be here for the next podcast, right?
He slipped on some soap.
Nah, it's Bill Burr. He went to the Clips concert. The most unusual suspect that you would imagine to be at the Clip show, Bill Burr, the comedian.
Bill Burr likes hip hop.
At the Clips concert?
Yes. Well, you know, Bill Burr's wife is black.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Bill Burr.
well, they say
Burr's
once
cool.
you,
I fucks with Bill
and they
Burr.
say once you go black, you know what I'm saying? You marry him. And that's exactly what he did. And his wife told him, we got to go to this Clips concert. He said, man, this show was amazing. He had such a good time there. He just said he got too high. So he got high to the point where he can't smoke for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much for him.
Christ.
He said he got too high to where this black person came up to him and said, Bill, man, get Bill Burr. Man, I love you. You my nigga. And he said, yo, that's what's up. And he's like, why the fuck did I say that?
Thank you. Dog.
He's like, I knew what he meant by it. Like, I knew it. That's what I'm saying. I knew what he meant
He
by
said,
it.
thank you, I
One of the
appreciate
better like black jokes between him and Gary Owen. I think they tastefully, because we so damn sensitive. Not me personally, but like you'll hear the Mexican jokes or the white people jokes or the gay people jokes, but then when it's time to joke on black people, motherfucker get in the uproar. But Bill Burr got one of the craziest, most tasteful. I can't recite it verbatim, but you'll have to look it up. He got one of the craziest like black jokes to the point where nobody can get upset.
I think he
it's
do
hilarious.
that with a lot of his jokes.
He's raw. I fuck with Bill Burr.
I showed my girl one of the jokes where he said, I love Bill Burr. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to just say that up front. That is my nigga, too.
He's hilarious.
So I understand that black nigga when he said, that's my nigga. That's my nigga, too. This nigga said, yo, he was watching like Oprah Winfrey or The View or some shit like that. Something like that. One of them motherfuckers. They said the hardest job in the world is being a mother.
Oh, yeah, he went in. Yeah.
And he said,
He went in.
I watch the fucking ice truckers driving on ice on this slippery ass slope where there's nothing but death on the other side. Like, I don't know if motherhood is topping that. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Respectfully,
right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I appreciate him. He's respectful with his jokes,
Yeah,
and they be hitting because it's true.
Too.
He's not disrespectful
It's
with
some
it.
shit that it forces you to think about. You know what I'm saying? That's why Bill Burr is the man.
Bill Burr
They
said
tried
that.
to cancel my boy too, but he's still standing.
Yeah, he
firm.
fights back because he's
Can't cancel
he's
Bill
logical.
Burr. He's just a solid ass individual. He just thinks as a fucking individual. You know what I'm saying? And if you think about what the fuck he's saying, you like understand it.
He got a unique mind. Yeah, free thinker.
Okay. Next thing on the list, Micah Parsons got traded. Finally. It's been this back and forth with him and Jerry Jones on the Cowboys or whatever. Now, Jerry Jones, and I'm not mad at Jerry Jones for this. He said, I talked to Micah Parsons. We came up to agreement on a number, and it was cool. Now the nigga went back and talked to his agent. His agent said, no, that number not right, nigga. Like, nah, we gotta change this. He said, no, nigga, we already agreed on the number. What the fuck is you talking about?
That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
So now it was a back and forth. Now it finally came to this. This nigga is a Green Bay Packer now. Rest in peace to Michael Parsons. It's over. It's over. You're a cheesehead now. Get out of here.
Damn.
Next thing on the list, because we got to go through this. Reap ain't got that much time.
We got to slide.
Funk Flex announced he was leaving Hot 97.
Hot 97. That's tough.
Been there
He
for
was
years,
been there for
man.
forever.
How long he been there?
Man, like
20,
20, 30 years
20 plus,
or some
right?
shit, bro. Dropping bombs. Nigga said, I'm going. I'm going to do my last show. It's up for it. You know what I'm saying? All good things come to an end. That's what he said. All he did was change his time slot.
Boo, I don't like that.
He's not in the same time slot. And the person that took effect from that was DJ Enough. Because DJ Enough got fired from Hot 97. And he says that he feels like Funk Flex had something to do with it. And that's tough because he says that him and Funk Flex, they was cool. They was on good terms. You know what I'm saying?
So what, he took his slot or something?
33 years.
Damn, that's forever.
I mean, what else you got? Yeah,
33 years of being not even in the red. Like, nigga, you up.
Yeah, niggas know who Funk Flex is, and to the point where like,
and niggas know who DJ Enough is.
Both, yeah. To the like, what else do you have to give at that point? I don't know.
He's still creating new artists, I assume. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's clearly you love it to be there. Like, it's work is gonna always feel like work, but it's certain jobs that just like for what you do. You're in what education, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a certain type of passion that comes with that. Like my wife worked with kids every single day, like kids with special needs, and it's draining and exhausting and as frustrating and stressful as it is. It's that with any teacher or nurses, like it's certain jobs that like the passion just keeps you there. 33 years, that's damn near as old as I am.
Mm-hmm.
To the fact where like you made your mark, you made your money. In 33 years, you didn't make no money, you did something wrong.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, it's like when you feel like you're comfortable because you've not been in the red, like you feel like your job you have security in.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they spending money where probably you shouldn't. Because, you know, a lot of us niggas, we do that.
Yeah.
And now that shit is gone. So now you in a scramble.
But he's Funk Flex though.
Well, it's not Funk Flex I'm talking about. He just moved to another time slot. He's still on it. He making his money. It's DJ Enough that got fired. And actually,
he still got leverage too. Shit, we know enough.
So
somebody else will pick him up.
So you know, Ebro, he's with Power 103. They got beef with Hot 97. They beefing. They are both out of New York. Now, Ebro put a post out and he was like, "Listen, bro, we know how this go. You get knocked down, you get back up, and I'm always support you." So maybe he goes over and transitions to Power 103. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're gonna pay him what he was getting paid, or maybe they will. Maybe they'll honor that. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they're beefing, it gives it more leverage to be like, all right, cool, we're gonna pay him the same shit. Yo, oh, y'all let him go? That's DJ Enough, motherfucker.
Yeah, so, they're like when Yee left the Breakfast Club, like she landed on her feet. Their names are so cemented and so big, and they're so skilled and talented, and you can't replace them with nobody. Really.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna touch on two more things as we got out of here. You know what I'm saying? We pushing it to the limit. We actually passed the limit.
We finna beat our ass.
It's not just Reef. We're gonna start losing audience.
Many times that
those fireworks were kind of like the little alarm.
That was
I had a timer on that.
Hey, that was the let them know. Like,
yeah.
They're coming for him.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's plenty of times.
My wife sent the troops. You know?
I've had Reef sleeping on the damn couch and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like, brother, man.
I'm sorry. But Chuck E. Cheese was arrested in Tallahassee.
I saw that video.
We gotta talk about that.
I never thought I'd see my idols get arrested like
crazy.
that.
In front of all of the kids, too.
The actual mouse.
The mouse got arrested in his costume.
Police came into the Chuck E. Cheese while the little kids that booked him as the Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, the funny part,
He
they
called
didn't
him
even
Chucky.
call his name. They called him. They said, "Come here, Chucky." Come here, Chucky.
Put your hands behind
was
your
in
back.
that suit. Yeah. You know what's crazy, and not to sound like I said, I come from the trenches. Like I'm from the west side of Chicago. I was born at Cook County Hospital, but like I've gradually like, what do you call it? Ascended,
yeah. For
I've
sure.
gradually ascended over my life, and me and my wife made the decision to never take our kids there, like to host a party there, because
Man, there's a lot of germs.
I feel
over there,
like Chuck
too.
E. Cheese is so ratchet. It's so ghetto, and it's like I understand, and I like I'm from that. I understand it, but I'm like, if we ever get to a position like we're gonna host a birthday party for our kids, never at Chuck E. Cheese. Like that's the
Yeah, because motherfuckers don't even be paying attention to their own kids. They just be running
wildin'.
reckless. They just like, I bet.
We've gone to birthday parties at Chuck E. Cheese for like friends and family members, but like we're never hosting our own party there because that's a different place.
I remember my son got invited to a Chuck E. Cheese party, and they had a little skeet ball.
Yeah.
So he puts his thing in, and then some kid just comes grabbing all his balls, start throwing them. My son looking like,
Whose kid is
what are you doing?
Yeah, that's
Running up on top of the thing, you know what I mean?
Cheating.
Trying to get the little prizes and all that. I'm like, oh, hell no, we got to go, man. This is going to be a short party. Though. We got to get out of here.
And so y'all know, man, Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck
Your
E. be
kids
twerking,
get invited. You know what I'm saying? It's a hood party, more than likely. It depends on your area. But if you're in Chicago,
yeah.
that's a hood party because all
They
the
said Chuck E. Cheese is not a monolith.
yeah, they didn't close a lot of Chuck E. Cheeses down, and guess where they closed them first? In the good areas.
Shit ain't making no money.
Another thing I want to talk about is Young Thug has been getting a lot of backlash
God.
out of this whole a video came out, an interrogation, 2-hour interrogation where he's mentioning names or whatever.
He was ratting on him. He was Chuck E. Cheese.
And-
right?
Chuck E. Cheese, yeah.
Those were
That's the real
perfect
Chuck
together.
E. Cheese.
I think
Yeah,
That's the real Chuck E. Cheese.
that's the real Chucky.
You know, so him and Rollo have been getting into it for sure. It's been like a rat off. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that's about. I don't give a fuck about the streets. I don't care if a nigga tell or not. You know what I'm saying? You did what you did to protect your freedom. It is what it is, my nigga. Like, if y'all want to still listen to music, y'all was still listening to 6ix9ine. If he had better music, then y'all would still be listening to the nigga.
I ain't from that era.
Y'all
I
a
don't
different.
respect it.
Y'all a different audience. So y'all do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all could continue to listen to him. I never listened to him, so I'm not gonna continue to listen to him because I never did.
Young Thug.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
here.
And,
I never got in a car, but I'm gonna put this thug on.
There's some thug hitters, man.
He
I ain't
got
gonna
like
lie. He got thug hitters.
A little dash, a little
He got some
handful of
shit in
smackers to me, but
That Rollo said, man, he been hating on everybody once he see him getting a little over him. That's why he turned everybody against Gunna. You know what I'm saying? He turned everybody against certain people that he sees starting to rise or whatever. That's an Atlanta thing. We in Chicago. It is what it is. Y'all niggas from Atlanta, y'all fight about it. Drake acquired the 4th Tupac possession. So he got his car, he got his ring, he got a hoodie, and now he just acquired his Death Row chain. Which, me looking at it, if I was in that position, I would want all those things too.
Nah, but Drake don't deserve them shits. Them shits are fucking relics that belong to the hip hop community. They need to be like in the
in a
Rock and Roll
museum
Hall
or
of
something.
Fame
Yeah,
or
he can't
with
be
like
hoarding
real
them
hip hop
shits.
shit. This motherfucker's just over here trolling. He knows he don't deserve that shit. Why is he focusing on Pac too? Why isn't he going after Biggie shit or anybody? I don't know who the fuck came out of Canada. Ain't got nobody. But he don't deserve our shit. That's not his to
who
take.
came out of Canada?
I mean,
Cardinal Official. that's it.
Drake, Cardinal, yeah. Drake, Cardinal.
Shout out to Cardinal Official. Real
I
name.
know he was real tight with not Slum Village, but what's his name? Fonte.
Yeah, Fonte.
Yeah.
little brother.
For a
Little
while.
brother.
He
Oh
don't-
man,
yeah.
little brother.
He don't mention them at all anymore.
That's crazy.
So it is what it is. Do we have any segments for today? You got a kid again?
If there's one thing that you could bring back from your childhood that kids these days could experience, what would it be?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Showbiz
No.
pizza.
That's tough.
You know what? Back as a kid, we used to go to like the forest preserve and just like have our birthday parties there. I'm pretty sure they still do, but we used to have like water balloons and super soakers. I don't think kids play with that anymore. I haven't seen like any super soaker fun. I mean, backyards probably, but that's one of my memories. Playing with super soakers and shit back when they were cool.
I fuck with it. That's better than paintballing that you did that gave you all them fucking
I was
bruises.
gonna say I'm in that same vein in terms of like block parties because you just came to my
sir.
block party a couple weeks ago. Down there 3-4, just shy of a month ago. But we used to have block parties heavy growing up, and you have your committee who organize the block party. Police officers come over, fire department come over, let the kids see the police cars and the fire trucks, and then what they would do is open up the fire hydrants because there would be a fire hydrant at the end of every block. So that was always fun. So we, in the middle of the summer, we playing in a fire hydrant. You can get hydrated and fucking
Cool
fun
down.
in the
Car
fire.
wash, everything.
Exactly. So I feel like
Everything.
that's a lost art, and throw some super soakers in there. But ice cream trucks, them shits is.
Yeah.
I haven't heard an ice cream song in like so long. The jingle.
All you get is a
Of it all.
paleta man at the park and shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
I still see him at Ethan's practice because he practices over, close by K-Town. So, we still get the ice cream truck going on. It's different music, though. It got sometimes a little juke music going on with the ice cream truck. But, we still
I ain't
see him.
heard not a jingle in probably over a
And
decade.
they expensive, man.
Yeah.
Go buy ice cream from there like $8. I'm like, man, I'll go buy me a box of ice cream.
Yes, sir. All right, Reed, what's yours?
Mine would be for kids to be able to experience like the Saturday morning cartoons,
For
just
real.
like TV.
The excitement of waking up
Yeah.
after Friday because you ain't got school. It's your first day waking up early, or not early, but late.
The kids
and then
don't even know what,
watching
like,
cartoons.
A television show is no more. You know what I mean? Like, or enjoy it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we all had our shows that we watched.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And then if you woke up late, you're like, damn, I missed the earlier one.
Then you
I
gotta
watch
wait.
this other one.
Yeah.
Either wait to the
And
end
that
of
was
the day
it.
or another day.
You wouldn't get to watch it. You just missed it.
Yeah.
Now kids can just go on YouTube and watch it, or it's a series they could watch. But back in the day, you wake up late and you missed it. Oh well. Luckily, it wasn't all tied together and shit.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I could just watch the next episode.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I had two of them, and Q actually stole one of mine because I was about to say the fire hydrants. You know what I'm saying? When we was kids, they opened up the fire hydrants. It didn't matter if it was a block party or not because niggas had this shit that could open up the hydrants. They ain't need the motherfucking firefighters to come and open it up.
Put a tire, put a piece of wood.
Yeah,
and-
motherfuckers are opening it up themselves. Guess what? You driving your car through there, you better have your windows up, bitch. Cause guess what? They motherfucker gonna wet your whole shit up. That was fun to us back then. But niggas already knew what it was. When you driving past, you see the fire hydrant, automatically raise them windows up. I know what these
I
little
don't know if
niggas
you
be
guys
on.
did, but like when I was a kid, when that stage we was wearing the karate shoes with the
Yeah.
hard brown bottoms, so it would slide on the
Yeah,
water,
yeah,
and then you hold
yeah.
on to the back of the bumper,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
you would
yeah,
skate
you
all the way down the block.
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. The other thing that I was gonna say is not on none of these niggas list because I'm the only one that think like this. But and guess what? It is what it is. Bring back when motherfuckers had to sneak to watch the little porno Skinamax. You know what I'm saying?
Dirty ass mind. See,
Yeah,
I knew he had a dirty mind.
You know
Yeah.
how hard it was to do that? Like how
it
many
was hard.
barriers?
They don't even know now. Like they got access. If you got a phone, you got access. Like
my
back then,
God.
you had to. Oh, they coming? You heard them? You gotta change the channel real quick. Nah, they don't got none of that no more. They could be in school watching it.
Or if it's just blocked out, you got the blurry, the
Yeah.
scramble, like,
The
and you
TV.
gotta like try to piece it together. Like, damn,
That's a
you
boob.
can't see it.
That's
It's
a boob.
blurred out.
I saw a nipple.
But it's like, damn, that I don't know if that's good or bad. Like we was trying to find, like we was actively looking for that shit.
Yes,
Where
sir.
now
Yes,
they ain't gotta
sir.
try
I
it
guess
all.
it helped you use your imagination. So
Yes,
there's
sir.
a
You had
positive,
to.
right?
You had to,
fact.
man. Buy a little magazine and shit, a little bikini joints and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then just imagine them with no clothes on.
Yeah, print
Dre
is-
was at Kmart hanging around the bra section.
print is over with.
Frozen.
Yo, my mom got a Vanity Fair magazine, and I was like, hey.
What about Jet? Pops used to have
Oh, yeah,
Jet.
Jet.
Yo,
The Jet
them
magazine.
Jet
And then it
girls.
has Beauty
For
of the
sure.
Month in the middle.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Jet was
Them
just
girls were
going
pretty. Them
wild.
girls were pretty.
Bring back the value of $1, man. These kids don't know that, man. They don't know that. They go in stores. They just think that, you you could just get whatever for them. Nah, we worked hard for this. You don't even understand. Our parents probably couldn't even get us this shit that we getting you. You know what I'm saying? Bring back the value of $1. Now there's no dollar menu when you go to none of these restaurants and shit. No
right,
dollar
you
menu.
preaching now.
Bring
You
back the
preaching now.
value of $1.
Man, we used to be able to buy penny candies. I remember.
Man,
You're
dog.
preaching.
You go in with $1, you
real.
left out with a lot of stuff at a little corner store.
You're preaching.
Not the same, bro.
$2 take you a long way. $2 to $5.
Yes,
You're
sir.
set for the day.
Do we have an astonishingly odd fact?
I'll save it for next week.
Save it for next week. You in violation, bro. NBA 2K. Listen, y'all just came out with NBA 2K26. This is the first year I didn't buy 2K. I'm not willing to buy 2K. Y'all done fucked up the game so bad. I'm just an unwilling participant. Y'all not gonna get no more of my bread.
Why? What they do?
Q just talked about, he bought the PS4. He said, damn, maybe this is the way I stay at home. No, guess what? Nigga gotta buy VC. You still spending bread.
Yeah.
Y'all making me spend bread on a game that's not worth it. Y'all done fucked up the game so bad, like niggas is waiting for NBA Live to come back. It's that terrible.
What they do?
Yeah.
I mean, just because you got to
26.
buy VC isn't a reason for you to not like it no more.
So listen, Javy saying that because Javy don't really play a lot of online
I don't be buying
play.
the VC. I'm
He-
I'm gonna work for it. I'm gonna elevate my player
That's a
game by
long
game.
grind. That's a long grind.
take
Listen,
the long
also, Javy don't play online play. And when he play with us, he's trash.
Because I gotta work my player up the hard way.
Nigga is trash. He's coming in with a 70 overall. Nigga,
Hey, I'll
what
make it
is you
work,
gonna
though.
do?
I'll make it work.
No.
I ain't cheating like the rest of y'all.
Niggas is
That's just
it's
so
not
expensive.
cheating. It's
I know Reed probably don't play no games at all.
I play Call of Duty, that's it. That's the only
listen,
thing I
bro.
play.
Listen, but in Call of Duty, if you had to fucking pay to get
Well, you gotta pay to get the good guns.
Yeah,
If
you
not,
do.
you getting
well,
lit up.
Yeah,
And you
I
pay to
mean,
get the
yeah,
speed
you do.
boost and all those other stuff. They
You
got them.
do, but this is different because it's continuous pay. So now if you pay the good gun in Call of Duty, which still that's some bullshit. But if you pay for that, it's a one-time purchase.
Yeah.
With this, you have to you gotta buy a boost. Listen, 2K, y'all have got my money every year that you've ever been in existence. Every year. And every year I vouched for y'all. It was worth it. Actually, y'all really didn't do it before. Like probably the past 5-6 years y'all been doing this. Where y'all been really feeding off the consumer. This year, y'all don't get my money. Y'all don't get my bread. Y'all don't deserve it. And y'all haven't been deserving in the last 4 or 5 years. You in violation, bro.
I
Ronnie
agree with that.
2K.
I agree with that.
Ronnie 2K, you just said if Flight Reacts didn't hate on me, then how would he be relevant? Bitch! Flight Reacts has a name outside of you
Flight
or the
been
2K
relevant.
community.
Flight been
You know what I'm saying? He could do whatever he want. You didn't build him. You know what I'm saying? You think that you're more important than what you are. 2K is not everything to everybody. We all experience real life. I've been paying for this because I love basketball first and foremost. I love to play a good basketball game. Y'all haven't produced a good basketball game in years. And I know I'm probably speaking to my gamers right now, but that's what it is. I'm a gamer. You dig? I want to play a good basketball game. Y'all not getting me. Y'all ain't getting my money this year. I'm not creating a play. I would create like 4 or 5 builds every year. To max them out, you got to spend like $150.
Sheesh.
So times that
Jesus.
up. Y'all done got a lot of
That's
my
crazy.
money throughout these years. Guess what? That shit is dead. Because y'all niggas is dead. It's
Greedy.
trash.
They got greedy.
And guess what? When GTA 6 come out, y'all definitely non-existent. You know what I'm saying?
Whenever that come out, because God, we waiting on that. GTA
It's coming
6.
this year. We got 7-8 months. It's coming out.
I heard the apocalypse is gonna happen before that.
Hey, we'll see. It's gonna be a race because man, GTA 5.
Yeah.
Man.
There's a
But
lot with it.
y'all niggas in violation. That's all that I got. I want to thank my brother Q for coming through here.
Hey, thank y'all, man.
You know what I'm saying? We want
This
to
was
wish.
therapeutic.
Chris
Very
L,
therapeutic.
get your motherfucking back together. You know what I'm saying?
Get well soon.
You still gonna go to that clip show next week. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking around,
Broke
man.
back or not.
Broke back mountain.
The doctor said I need a backiotomy.
High speed, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely miss you too, my brother.
Yeah.
Hope y'all both back at the podcast real soon. But this has been another episode. If you watching us on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, man. It's the least you could do. If you watching us or if you listening to us, you know what I'm saying, on audio platforms, we on Stitcher, Deezer, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all of that shit. Once again, I go by the name of Astonish.
Javy.
It's your boy Q.
Reap.
And we'll catch y'all next motherfucking week because we don't take no days off. It's Labor Day. We still don't take no days off for y'all, man.
Labor Day week.
Labor.
We'll catch y'all boys next week and gals next week, man. Peace.
The Astonish.